What if standing firm in your faith meant facing death? Imagine being a man of such integrity and excellence that your very presence inspires jealousy in the highest echelons of power. This was Daniel, a trusted official in the court of King Darius of Persia. His colleagues, consumed by envy, couldn't find a single fault in his work. So they hatched a wicked plan, not to attack his character but his devotion. They knew Daniel's unwavering faith in his God was his only so-called weakness. The jealous officials went to King Darius, flattering him with a devious proposal, a new decree. For the next 30 days, no one in the entire kingdom could pray to any god or man except the king himself. Anyone who disobeyed would be thrown into a den of hungry lions. The king, pleased by their apparent loyalty, signed the decree into law, sealing it with his royal ring, making it irreversible. But Daniel knew something greater than the king's decree. He knew the eternal law of his God. When he heard the news, he didn't hide. He didn't waver. He went home, and just as he had always done, 3 times a day, he opened his windows facing Jerusalem, knelt down, and prayed. They saw his act of faithful defiance and rushed back to the king, their voices dripping with false accusation. "Daniel," they sneered, "has defied your royal command." King Darius was heartbroken. He had been tricked. He admired Daniel and spent the entire day trying to find a way to save him, but the law was unchangeable. As dusk fell, with a heavy heart, he gave the order. Soldiers seized Daniel and dragged him to the edge of a deep pit. The snarling of lions echoed from the darkness below. The king looked at Daniel, his face etched with regret. "May your God, whom you serve so faithfully, rescue you," he whispered. Daniel was cast into the den, and a great stone was rolled over the entrance, sealed with the king's own signet. The night was long and filled with anguish for the king, who refused to eat or be entertained, praying for a miracle. Inside the den, darkness was absolute. The glowing eyes of lions pierced the gloom. They circled, their low growls vibrating through the cold stone floor. But as they closed in, a profound peace settled over Daniel. An unseen presence stood with him. An angel of the Lord had come and shut the mouths of the lions. They became like gentle lambs, lying peacefully at his feet. Through the long, dark night, Daniel was not alone. He was safe, protected by the mighty hand of his God. At the first light of dawn, the king, who hadn't slept a wink, rushed to the den. His voice trembled with a mixture of hope and dread as he called out into the darkness, "Daniel, servant of the living God, was your God, whom you serve so faithfully, able to rescue you from the lions?" A moment of agonizing silence followed. Then a voice, clear and calm, echoed from the pit. "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths. They have not harmed me because I was found innocent in his sight. Nor have I ever done any wrong before you, O king." Joy erupted on the king's face. He commanded that Daniel be lifted out immediately. When Daniel emerged, there wasn't a single scratch on him. His complete trust in God had delivered him. The king's relief turned to righteous anger. He ordered that the men who had falsely accused Daniel, along with their families, be thrown into the same den. Before they even reached the bottom, the lions, now unleashed from their divine restraint, overpowered them. Then, King Darius wrote a new decree for all the people in his kingdom. He declared, "I make a decree that in all my royal dominion, people are to tremble and fear before the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, enduring forever. His kingdom shall not be destroyed, and his dominion shall be to the end. He delivers and rescues. He works signs and wonders in heaven and on earth. He who has saved Daniel from the power of the lions." Daniel's unwavering faith not only saved his own life but turned an entire kingdom toward the one true God. His story echoes through history, a powerful testament to the God who delivers. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe for more.